Hey y'all, it's Jayway. Welcome to my channel. This past year has been tough and I feel like I have a hard time explaining everything because there's a million things going through my mind. And when people ask you how are you? I just feel obligated to say I'm good, and then it's not really good because there's other shit going on. Or I will literally forget all the things that I was going through. I remember having a conversation. I'm like, damn, I forgot to mention this when they ask me how are you, because it's just I have a million things going on, and sometimes it's just life be lifing. I don't know, shit just be happening. And this past year has been tough. 2025 was not for the weak. It was a lot for me, and I pretty much want to do this video for myself, for clarity. If anybody wanted to catch up on what the fuck Jayway doing, basically a vent session, just airing it all out, just cause just to clear my mind. And if any of that interests you fucking with that, subscribe, share the video, and let's get into it.
Somebody tell me when a change gon' come.
So to kick this video off, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my career. The job market is shit. Job market is so tough, it's so challenging. I always gotta go through the whole ordeal of tinkering my resume, tailoring my cover letter, applying for jobs, not getting a response from these jobs, getting a response 2-3 months later from a job. It's really ridiculous. I'm approaching 2 years after graduating from FIU and university, and haven't really secured anything. It's been really tough, and for last year, I feel like I was really beating myself up about that. Damn, why isn't the ball rolling? What the fuck is going on? And then on top of that, being qualified yet underqualified, I really feel like these jobs want you to be 10 million things. I feel like before it was kind of okay, you got the skills and experience to do this shit, boom. You know what I mean? We were judging on that. Now it's I feel like you got to be an influencer, you got to be a thought leader. You really have to do 100 million things to really impress these companies, and it's crazy to me. So to speak a little bit of my experience, recently I applied for an entry level communications coordinator position, and the interview went very well. I did a really good job. I answered the questions, I was confident, all of that. But in the interview, the hiring manager went over how there was over 135 applicants, and I made the top 10%. So it went from, what would that be, 135 to 35? I'm doing my math right, something like that, I think. Is that 10%? So it's very competitive. And I think right after I did that interview, or a day or two, they was yeah, we moved on and found someone else. So it's just very tough right now with how the job market is set up. And then on top of all of that going on, explaining my career situation is so annoying. It sometimes get annoying to always explain yourself and kind of have to go through the whole routine, because I wouldn't want to say it's embarrassing, but it's just annoying because it's just ingrained in people's minds that once you graduate from college, everything's supposed to be going. And it's just unrealistic with how competitive things are and how the job market is a lot more tougher, and to really find secure employment, it's very difficult, and it is unrealistic to expect a graduate to immediately find a job. Some people have that success, but others don't. And it's not I'm not doing anything, or I'm lazy or a bum. It's fucking tough. But I feel when you talk to people, they have that impression okay, you just not doing shit. Or see, this is why I say college is a scam. And I don't believe college is a scam. College is a great experience, but these are, these are shit people think about, and it's kind of annoying to always go through that and having to explain myself all the time. Listen, this shit is fucking tough. Job market is fucking shit. What else can I fucking say? So it's very fucking annoying to always explain that shit. It's damn, bitch, you either fucking get it or you fucking don't. I'm tired of always doing that fucking shit. And then also right now I'm working as a food service worker, and The job, it's not a bad job, but the employees, my coworkers, they make it so much more fucking difficult. They don't want to fucking listen. They don't want to follow the fucking rules. They didn't get to do whatever they fucking want. And my manager, you know, despite bringing up these issues, not doing anything about it, not really resolving anything, it's just fucking ridiculous. And compared to my last employments, I used to work at Shake Shack. Now I'm with the food service company. I am getting more better hours. I just recently got a raise, about $1. And $1, it makes something shake, but it's like, considering my circumstance, like there's only 2 cooks. Everybody else is like pretty much serving on the line and stuff like that, but there's only 2 cooks, and it's supposed to be, I believe, minimum 5, because it's just a lot. And $1 is a slap in the fucking face. So I'm also annoyed with my current working situation because it's so fucking toxic. It's so fucking draining. And it really wouldn't be a bad job if everybody would just fucking listen and follow the rules. So career-wise, it's very fucking frustrating. I'm ready to get the fuck out of this fucking job because it's too much to fucking deal with. I have to give myself grace. Hey y'all, Editor J-Way here. And the word grace is going to come up a lot in this video because I had to admit I was very hard on myself. But what made me like give myself more grace is when I went to a club event. It was for PRSA. I met with my PRSA members. It was a really great event. It was on the boat and everything. I met with one professional. She's basically like an ambassador for the Bahamas. And we were having a conversation and everything. She was like, give yourself grace. And she looked me dead in the eyes. It's almost like she was speaking to me and one other person from the group. But I felt like she was just speaking directly to me. And it hit me because the way she looked at me, it's like she like knew. From pretty much that point on, and of course like self-reflecting, stuff like that, like give myself grace. So it comes up a lot in this video, and I shout out to Sloan, that was her name, Sloan, for that, because that little wisdom and nugget she gave me went a long way. Because even though like last year was tough, like I was doing a lot last year. Last year I did co-op, and if you don't know what co-op is, it's a career development program where you can train in different skills such as data analytics, digital marketing, finance. It was a really great experience. It was about, I'd say 5 months. And it was a really great experience. I was able to be a talent escort for Premio Lo Nuestro. If you don't know what Premio Lo Nuestro is, it's kind of like the Hispanic BET Awards. That's kind of how I see it. But that was a great experience. It was tough. But it was a great experience, you know, being on the red carpet, well, the pink carpet for the award show, seeing the performances. I remember Will Smith opened the show. I even ran into, what's her name? Becky G. Because I had to take my talent to the interview upstairs. So I was able to run into Becky G and see different up and coming Latino stars and artists. So that was a great experience. Like, you know, I did a lot, but like it was like I was really beating myself up. Like you ain't doing enough. Like why ain't this shit going? And But I was doing shit last year. It's just exhausting. Like I'm ready for shit to shake. I'm ready for shit to change. I'm ready for better. Like this is the ghetto. Like I'm tired of this fucking shit. Like damn. Like sign me up. Like what is the hold up? Like I'm tired of this shit. Oh my gosh. Tired. And then also, the job market is shit. Florida is shit. I am just so tired of Florida. Like, the way everything's going politically is so fucking ridiculous. Like, recently, my fuck-ass school, FIU, they want to hold a Remembrance Day for fuck-ass Charlie Kirk. I believe it was the state government. They approved some fuck-ass Remembrance Day for that fuck-ass bitch. Like, I'm just like, sidebar. But I'm trying to understand why y'all sucking this man dick this fucking hard. I want to fucking understand this shit. This bitch did nothing worthy. He is not Martin Luther King. He's not a Malcolm X. He's not a Sojourner. Like, he's not doing anything. Like, I'm just trying to understand, like, what is the reason? And that is just an example of many fucking things. On top of the gentrification that's happening, it's like Florida is not the place. And I got got the heads up when I first went to university, like, okay, you're at some point with the career you're going to be doing, you're going to have to get out of Florida. And I didn't understand then, because I'm just like, I want to stay in Florida. But then it started to click later on, like, yeah, I do need to get the fuck out of here, because it's just not a place for me anymore. Like, the way it's moving and the direction it's going, this shit is going to burn to the fucking ground. It's already like, you know, there's some study out there, like, in a couple of years, or I don't know what year it was. I don't know if it's 2050. I don't know if it's in this century, that Florida's going to go underwater at some time, just because of how we're set up. But the way they keep developing by that damn beach, the way they keep draining the fucking Everglades, the way they keep doing all these mega build-ass projects and shit, it's going to accelerate and happen so much faster. Like, it's just, the way I look at Florida is crumbling. It's crumbling because it don't make sense, the decisions that they're making. But to tie it back to the career aspect, it's really tough to land a job. Like, I'm currently in Broward, and I did live in Miami for 3 years while I was in university. And it's tough because pretty much, you know, with Miami, everybody speaks Spanish. So there's this expectation that you have to speak Spanish. And I feel like because I don't know Spanish, it's kind of like, okay, we're not going to hire your ass, because it's like, we speak Spanish. You know, that's how we communicate and shit. So that's, I already have one thing against me. But
And on top of that, Miami is racist. But to speak more about the employment issue in Miami, I remember one time I wanted to apply to this local Subway. I called the phone number and I asked, hey, are you hiring? And the manager was like, no, habla español, don't understand. And there's a lot of places in Miami where, because people are accustomed to just speaking only Spanish, there's some people who, you know, they've lived there, but they only speak Spanish. They can't hold a conversation in English. So it's going to be hard to work in an environment like that. And then I remember I spoke with an agency. I met with pretty much, I'd say, like the president or like a senior role person, and we had a great conversation, everything. He encouraged me to apply, and I met him at this communications fair. So, you know, I went ahead and applied, but then when I look at the job application, it's like, we only speak Spanish, you must speak Spanish. So it's like, tell me one thing as far as like, you know, this being a great opportunity, but the work environment, everyone's going to be speaking Spanish. So if I'm working on a project, like, how are y'all going to cooperate with me, like, knowing only English? And it's going to be very tough to work in an environment where everybody else is speaking Spanish and I'm not. And then, of course, like, ultimately with Miami, it is racist. I've dealt with race experience with my living situation when I had roommates. I remember one time I was going to go across to the plaza, and this lady, she looked terrified as I was about to cross. She literally stood on the grass as I was walking up, and the bus driver, because this is right by the bus loop where the shuttle is, he was like, man, that lady's crazy. Like, she's just standing there terrified. Like, he snapped on her because it was just ridiculous for her to stand on the side. Like, she looked so terrified as I'm walking towards the plaza. She's walking to FIU. So that's just a little nugget of just the experience that I have to go through in Miami. Also, side tangent, but it is very frustrating how accommodating you can be to people who, you know, their first language isn't English, and you accommodate them, you know, like if they don't understand, or, you know, they stutter on a word or stuff like that. But like, when it's the other way around, there's no grace. And that's what's annoying as well. Like, I can already see being in an environment where, because I don't speak Spanish, like, are they gonna have grace with me? Like, a lot of them, they're very snappy, like, you don't know Spanish, and da-da-da-da-da. So that's also very frustrating to deal with too. And I just find it insane that, yes, America doesn't have an official language, but you live in a country where English is the dominant language, and you cannot hold a basic conversation in English. I really find that insane. You have to really consider, these people have been here 15, 20 years. And I'm not even just talking about Hispanic people. I'm talking about Haitian people, Caribbean people in general, where it's like, you've been here for so long. Why can't you hold a basic conversation? When I asked that lady, hey, are you hiring? She could not tell me yes or no. She said, no habla inglés, español only. It's like, what? Like, that experience is very annoying. And on top of like seeing applications like, you must speak Spanish, that's crazy to me, because that's discrimination. You're supposed to include everybody, whether they can speak Spanish or not. So I just have to get that off my chest, because I just find that really insane. Because if I go to Mexico, I better know a lick of Spanish because they speak Spanish there. But in America, it's very frustrating how it's the other way around. And when the shoe's on the other foot, you don't get that grace. You know what I mean? You're chastised, mocked, or laughed at because, oh, you don't know Spanish. You can't speak and stuff. So, Editor J-Way out.
And then in Broward, I even tried to do some agencies here, and I haven't gotten nothing back. And I remember one of them, they replied back, and it was so late. I think I emailed the application to them like maybe April of last year, and I didn't get a response till like November of last year. And I'm just like, what the hell? Palm Beach, I haven't really explored over there as far as like looking for jobs, and I haven't really seen anything as far as jobs. Orlando's another potential place, but I don't want to live in Orlando. I need a fucking car, and I don't want to be fucking miserable. I know Tampa has some stuff. It's just the way it's set up and like how I have my shit, like not even having a car, not being able to like travel the distance, stuff like that. Like Florida is just, it's just not air. It's just not air. It's just not it. Career wise, that's another issue I'm dealing with. But then it's like, where can I move to as far as like, you know, setting up my career and life and stuff. So that's another thing to consider too. But ultimately, I'm ready to get the fuck out of Florida. I'm over this shit. I'm ready to go somewhere else because the way this shit's been going and the way I'm looking at things, this ain't gonna be the place for me.
Somebody tell me when a change gon' come.
Number 2, personal/mental. Kind of already, you know, touched on it in the career part, but like, I'm over it. I remember when I was working 2 jobs at a time, which, oh my gosh, I don't know how people work 3 jobs. That is just so exhausting. Like, that was like peak, like, this is really... This is really insane because I was working Shake Shack and I was working the food service job. So food service job and Shake Shack, and it was just exhausting. I'm like, this cannot be life. Then I had to drop Shake Shack because I was just over it. Side tangent, but they just wouldn't put me any fucking elsewhere. Like, it's always cash. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind doing cash. I don't mind talking to customers, but these customers are annoying. It's the same question. It's what's in this, it's what's in that. It's like, oh my gosh, you get very annoyed having to deal with these damn customers all the time. Mind you, I worked Custard, Grill, I could do Expo. They would not put me anywhere else. Part of me kind of wish I would have like addressed that. But it's like the fact that I went to, like, hey, I would love to learn this station. You know, I kind of gave that little, you know, ear nugget, like, okay, I want to do something else. But it's like always that. And it's like, bitch, I get tired of fucking just standing there. I can't, like, just standing and not moving, it drives me insane. Because it's like, what am I doing here? Like, there'll be days I'm just like, bitch, I could have stayed home. Like, what am I, like, it just got to a point where I'm like, okay, we got to get rid of this. So I just feel really trapped in a way because it's just work, sleep, work, that back and forth. It is just so exhausting. Like, even with just being full-time with just one job, it's just a lot. It's like I'm always walking into some fucking bullshit because I work with people that make the job 10 times harder. And I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't want to do any more food shit. I'm done. I did the fast food. I'm working at a cafeteria. This is my second food service job. Like, first one I had was at Chartswell at FIU, and it was the same situation, but my current situation is a lot more worse, honestly. But let's really get into the personal shit. I feel creatively conflicted with this channel doing YouTube. It's such a back and forth ass shit. Like, I'll be in my mood to do it, then I'm like, no. I have such a back and forth of like doing social media because, like, while it's cool and all, it's draining. From filming the video, doing it, posting it, I'm like, I do not want to go through this again. So I'll do a video, then I won't do it again. And there was like even a video I was supposed to do, saw Rico, then Dochi, like back to back. I ain't need that fucking shit. I was just like, I was in the middle of editing that shit. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll even have like ideas that I'm really interested in doing, but it's like the fact that I have to do a video for it, it's like that process, it's very draining. Influencers get a bad rep, but I don't know how them bitches do it, because it's just every day having to, oh, here you guys go, like, this is the new product you have to get. Like, I just can't fucking do that all the fucking time. Like, that's fucking insane. And it just requires too much of my energy and time. Like, it's just a lot. But it's something that I want to do. It's like, I always go and have like this back and forth. Like, really stepping on my own foot. Because it's like, bitch, why don't you just fucking do it? And then also too, like I'll literally sit and think, I'm just not feeling it. I don't feel motivated to like do something or to talk about something, or even like the stuff I want to talk about. I'm like, I don't even like care about this shit for real. I had another video that I had. It was about Bia's album, like reviewing her album, and I just didn't even bother to finish the shit because for one, the album just wasn't good, and then for two, I just lost hope doing that fucking shit. I was just like, man, I didn't want to fucking finish that shit. I just was not interested to talk. And I love B. I fuck with her. But I just was not interested to really sit down and talk about this album. I'm just like, let's revisit with another album. Because it just, I don't know. It's just not worth fucking talking about. But then I have like a video, like when I did the Josh Levi video. Like, you can always tell I was invested in that because like I really fuck with the project. I even did like a dance to it and shit. Because I really messed with it. And it's like, I just want to do shit that I'm really invested in. I really want to do. But now being on like a social media break, really is just Twitter. I don't know. I'm like more bored with me not being so much on social media as much, which is a great thing. I realized like, damn, like I kind of have more free time in a way, which I've been using. Like, even though I say like I feel bored, I've been doing arts and crafts, getting back into lanyards. But it's tough. This was like, you know, main part of my day, like going on there, kicking it with like my social media friends on Twitter and stuff like that. It's like, I don't have that no more. It's just like, what the hell? And that's when I'm really like, okay, let me actually do like YouTube video. That's what I'm like really like if I can't find anything to watch or do, like let me do something. I'm having that little itch to do it. I'm always going through this tug of war, and I'm at the point like just fucking do it. And this is really why I'm doing this video, because I just want to clear everything. Like, I don't know, just get everything off my fucking chest. Like, do I have to necessarily do it in a fucking video? No, but it's like I gotta start somewhere. So this is the somewhere. Even my brother hit me up one time because there's a social media creator on Instagram. I believe his name is Junior, directed by Junior. And he was like, he saw like a video of what he was doing. He was like, why don't you do this? It's like, even my brother, because he's like, he knows how I'm like interested in this. He's like, why don't I do stuff like that? But it's like, it's just a lot. But I do want to, you know, do shit. Like, and I'll write things down too. Like, that's the crazy part too. Like, I even had another idea where I was going to explore R&B in the 2010. I chose the 2010 because that was a pivotal time where R&B was starting to have like a downward trend commercially. So I wanted to do that, and I even reviewed all the album. I just never got around to doing the video. I was thinking like, you know what, let me just transform that do it into short. And that's another thing. So it's like, while I'm having like this creative like back and forth, like should I do it, should I not, I'm starting to do like more TikTok. And TikTok, that to me is just more like a playground. Like, I just do whatever the fuck I want on there. There's no structure. You can find me cooking. You can find me doing like a vlog. It's just very all over the place, and I love that. That's what I used to do on fucking Twitter, but I had to cut off Twitter because it just got to a point with how many bots and fake shit going on. I would literally, what the fuck? I would literally hesitate on like commenting or quote tweeting, because it's like, are you genuinely saying this shit, or are you just doing this for the clicks and to get money? Like, it just got to that point where I'm like, I can't even interact on this site because every bitch want to be verified. Everybody want to make a coin off this fucking shit. It's so fucking annoying. That's like the worst. Literally the worst thing that happened to that app is the verification shit and that fuck ass Elon Musk. It ruined the fucking shit. It's really negatively charged. You ready to argue. And it's like, that time where I was like, you know what? I can't do this no more. Because it's like, I used to go on the app to laugh and crack jokes and stuff like that. And it's like, it's always some think piece, some argument. It's like, damn, like, I don't want to fight every day. It gets to a point. You know, like, yeah, that's the silly stuff. But there's some times where I would literally say something and I'm being like very like clear, no BS. Here goes this other person want to make it into this whole other thing. It's like, I can't. It's too much. I can't. And I've been off Twitter for now a month. I've kind of been using TikTok how I would use Twitter, but it's just not the same. Like, I really just like the whole ecosystem that Twitter once had. And with TikTok, it's also great. Like, one thing I love about TikTok My favorite thing is connecting with like the Haitian community, Haitian TikTok. There be so much funny shit going on. Also catching up on the news and what's going on there. So I really love TikTok as far as catching up with what's going on in the Haitian community, whether it's local, back in Haiti, all that. I love that. And also with this social media break-ish, it's Instagram. It's also a great way to catch up with what's going on locally, but because it's more, I'm seeing more politics, which is great, but it's just a lot on my mental with all the things going on, especially with the US going after Iran. It's so fucking ridiculous. I also have to catch up with what's going on with that, but I already know US is on some fucking bullshit with this shit. On top of a plethora of other shit going on. I'll literally be on Instagram, make a post or be on my stories and then get the fuck off. Even though I'm kind of having like this creative block or back and forth, I am exploring on TikTok and I did find some success. I went to this bakery, it's called Uncle Brad's Bakery, and I put the people on because fuck Juicy Patty, that shit is not fucking good. I need everybody to stop with the hype because I went there fresh early in the morning last year. They gave me a fresh patty. I tell you, no flavor. Uncle Brad's, y'all gotta go check them out. It was really good. I was able to meet with the owner and stuff like that, and he was really impressed, like being creatively blocked, but then like also I guess exploring other avenues and I really want to work on because I really do think I'm stifling myself by doing that. But I just need to just do it, just do it.
Somebody tell me when a change gon' come.
Having community, that's something that's super important, especially now with how crazy everything is. But like a lot of my friends, they're back in Miami and I can't always travel, to Miami. Meeting up to do things is tough. I've been trying to work on that more, like doing more events, going out instead of just, staying home or just being very local. I've been doing that more. Like just last weekend, I went to the R&B event, which was good, but disappointing. And it's mainly because of Carrie Hilson. Like, she could have just did more songs. Like, no slow dance. Like, what are we doing? You skipping Neil's part on Knocks You Down? Like, what are we doing? Went to a basketball game with my friend. Shout out to Cassidy for inviting me because it was so last minute. I was like, you know what? I wanted to go to Heat game. I'm gonna go to Heat game. So, like, doing more events. I want to do something for fucking spring break, but the weather, Florida want to just be a big bipolar ass bitch. I don't even understand this. Like, the 60s. What are we doing? And I know March, typically it starts off windy / chilly because it technically spring doesn't start till I believe March 20th, 21st. So early March, right? We start off like that. And then we get warm. There's like the little transition. But at the beginning of March, it was hot. So I'm confused on while spring break's going on. Now I want to be chilly cold. It want to rain all fucking day. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Right after this, I'm gonna go to the beach because I actually love the beach. The beach is really a great place. Like, I feel so damn happy when I go over there. I went to the beach for the first time in like 10 years last year, and I was like, you know what? I need to make it like a habit to go to the beach at least once a month. So I did it for January for my birthday, but I didn't go February. I think February was just, I guess I could say it's a busy month. So maybe I'll just go twice for March to make up for February. But it's really fun to go to the beach. I don't know if it's just me. Like, I just reflect on my life. I look at elementary, middle, and high school. I just noticed I don't necessarily have like best friends, like people like I've kept in contact for like from those years till now. Like, I don't really have that. Now I do with college. I definitely have people that I've now known. Damn, now going on 4 to 5 years. Crazy. Never really had that. I feel like with those chapters, I just moved on. I just moved on, like, from like, talking to people, like whether that's elementary, middle, or high school. And then also I did try to reconnect with some people from middle and high school, and it didn't really work out. I kind of wish I did work on that Dolce video because I came across somebody that I knew from high school, and I was just so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, what's up? And when I tell you, she looked at me with the most disgust. She was like, oh, hey. Ooh. When I tell you my heart sunk, I said, oh. I gotta remember that, like, with high school, it's just like we were just in the same environment. We vibes, cool. Like, we made most of what we had and shit. But it was just so weird because the last time I spoke with her, It was cool. I spoke with her sisters and all that stuff on Instagram chat and shit. So it was just very weird. But then I did run into another high school friend when I went to BJ's. He was pretty much saying like she's going through stuff, but it was just, you know what I mean? That's just one example. I even knew somebody that went to my high school, that went to university, and the vibes were off there too. I mean, it is what it is. I have nothing against that person. It is what the fuck it is. And I even tried to, you know, reconnect with someone else. It didn't work out. But with me saying that, I also like randomly reached out to somebody that I knew from high school, and I was able to catch up with her. She's now in another state. She's doing well. With me saying all of that, I don't want to just make some like, oh my gosh, well, it's me. Like, nobody want to hang out with my ass and shit like that. It's more of like a both-sided issue, because I know on my end, I'm not really reaching out to nobody from high school, and, you know, vice versa. But it's just something I just have to accept and deal with. But I do want to establish that, but I have such a hard time doing that with like keeping up with my network and stuff like that. Like, I'm just at the point where I'm like, I'm literally just gonna like just start doing or hosting like events and shit, like slide through if you want to fucking come, because I just don't know. Like, it's just so weird. Like, on top of like everybody having their own lives and stuff like that, it's just tough, especially on Instagram, where I see a lot of my old, you know, middle school or high school friends, and it's hard to even know if these motherfuckers are alive. There's one person I knew from high school. He's now a dad. I'm just like, dang, like, you know, congrats, but like, you go on his page, you can't see anything. With a lot of people, they want to, I don't know, the whole like, I'm a ghost or I'm a lurker shit. Like, I'm not gonna like I post all the time on Instagram, but you're gonna know I'm alive. Like, there's at least a new picture of me each year. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm there, I'm on stories. Like, I just be tired of that fucking shit. It's like, bitch, are you alive? Where the fuck are you? So that's another thing. There was also another person I met from the Dochi. Well, two people. One of them I connected with, and we're close on TikTok. And then another one I met, like, I got her Instagram and stuff, but then I forgot. But then she deactivated. I was just like, what the fuck? The whole social media shit is so annoying, because we really had like a cool like heart-to-heart moment. Like, it's hard to keep up on social media. Like, I'm at the point like, give me the phone number. I need to know the phone number. I don't like, give me the phone number, because this social media shit, especially with how Instagram is set up, I hate the way Instagram is set up. Like, if I could nickname particular people, if I could just set up how my, like, you know, page is set up. Like, sometimes like people I meet, I'll like best friend them, so like I could at least know, okay, I knew this motherfucker from somewhere. But it's just hard to keep up. So I really want to work on establishing that. I might have to do a random, hey, funny enough, I reconnected with some high school friends on accident, because I wanted to share something on my story. But Instagram's a messy motherfucker, because right beside the share to my story button, there was a group chat, a high school group chat. So it shared there. So then everybody just started chatting. I'm just like, where's everybody coming from? Like, what the fuck? We kind of had like a mini high school reunion. Because I shared some shit on accident. I'm like, what the? Like, I promise you, I pressed share to story. I don't know how that happened, but like, yeah, just establishing that, because community is really important. Oh, I almost forgot too. Like, another thing I did that was so fun was go to EatsCon. Shout out to Ladice for that. That was a really fun event, trying different out of town restaurants, local restaurants. That was February. That was really good. So doing like more stuff like that, being more outside. Low-key, I'm a low-key do that deal. Like, I was just saying, I'm like, you know, I'm about to just start posting like random fucking flyers. Bitch, I'm gonna have a cookout at the park. Pull up, bring some fucking food. We having a beach party. I'm gonna actually do some shit like that. Like, I want to see how that would go. Like, who the fuck will pull up? Especially now being the adults, like, you do have to do stuff like that. Because I really do be comfortable, like, inside. Like, I even had another friend that we're cool. We're a part of the digital marketing class. It was like 2 times. The first time, it was, I think it was at this point, yeah, she graduated before me. I even went to the club. She had like this special honor. I forgot the name of the club. She had like this special award that she got. So we were pretty close. And I remember the first time I was like, yeah, we should connect. And then like I remember I reached out to her again because I found out about co-op through her. I'm like, yeah, we should meet again. I'm like, I'm not even trying to like pay her dust. And you know, if she watches, I'm not trying to pay you dust. But it's like, I literally, like, even at that time, I literally just don't know what to do. Would I describe myself as a homebody? not necessarily, it's not like I want to stay in the house all the time. I actually tired of staying here all the fucking time. That's why I was so fucking pissed with the weather with spring break. Cause I'm just like, I want to get outside. Like, I want to do something. But it literally, the past 3 days, just rain, cloudy. It's ridiculous. But like, I've been trying to think, okay, like, what could I do as far as like something fun? Like, sometimes it's like, I don't know. For that, I'm gonna find something, because it's like, that's why I say, like, it's not just everybody else, it's also me. Like, it's just like, how do I do this thing? I gotta send the random haze, because you know what? It means something. It means something to say hey, you know what I mean? As much as like, oh, it's dry, or oh, it's fake. Like, I need to know, like, okay, are you alive? Like, what's going on? Like, dead ass. Because there's some people I follow, it's like, I'm like, you're still here? Or there was somebody that I that I checked that followed me, but Instagram do not send notifications. So they've been following me, I haven't followed back. I'm just like, who the fuck is this person? But I never forget a fucking face, so I remembered. But I almost thought it was someone else. I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, okay. It is who I thought it was. Message. I'm like, oh, okay, I remember you. This video was very all over the place, but I think I did a good job hitting all the talking points. I'm going to do a reflection for each of the points. For career, grace. That's the word of the day. Giving myself grace, because it is out of my control and I am doing the best that I can. Several other people are going through it. I remember there was a report about, I believe, 400,000 black women got laid off. You know, you have the BS, like I said earlier, with the companies not responding in time, and even the AI shenanigans of it all. And I even heard that some applicants, they're paying recruiters just to get a boost in the system. Like, it's very down bad. And I even seen some really good videos about it. I'm gonna plug them in. I know one of them is from this video that was recommended to me, and then the other one was from Emergency. Those are really two good videos that goes even more in depth about the situation. As far as personal, I mean, everything's connected, but I had no other way to explain personal. Like, I feel like with everything going on, like with the career shit and stuff, and just how depressing everything is, I feel like I have to count on myself even more, like not doubt myself as much and just do what I gotta do. And then lastly, with the social thing, that's another thing that I really need to work on, because community is so important. And it's not even like I like to isolate myself, or I don't want to talk to other people or anything like that. It's just like, I don't know, just be caught up in my own life and shit. But it's like, I gotta do the random haze. There's even a video about it. Like, I think it's a real thing with Gen Z, like kind of feeling like ashamed, or like they think it's like embarrassing to reach out to people. Personally, I don't feel embarrassed to. I just forget to. But I know people who would bring that up, like, oh, I don't want to bother somebody. But it's like, the worst thing to fucking say is no. So I'm gonna plug some videos about that too. Like, if y'all don't know Emergency, I think y'all should really subscribe to him. I like his channel because he do talk about a little bit of celebrity gossip, but he also talks about stuff that's relevant for our generation, Gen Z. So a lot of the issues and stuff going on there. Really good channel to watch. That's it for this video. That's it for my reflections and stuff like that. Definitely, if any of these things relate to you, or you're going through the same thing, definitely share, talk about it in the comment sections. Let me know what's up, what's going on in your world. Shit, you know what's going on in my world. What's going on in your world. That's it. Like, share, subscribe.
I'm tired, y'all. Yeah. Time bomb ticking, ready to set it off. Something on my chest, I'm waiting to hear it all.